You mostly, but Dev Nation live and hopefully in the spotlight. Wait for that to boot up. Dev Nation Live. Welcome to the show. Don't know, I know you can't see anything right now. As of right now, we are waiting for the booth to boot himself up. Maybe even to boot. He's been drinking mimosas.
Oh, the booth is here, and we're on, and we're going in now in Madden 19. We're hitting up our franchise right now. I don't know if you can hear it. Actually, you probably can't hear the music, but I usually play some music here as the game boots up. Let me see if this is going to work. Yes, it is. It's kind of loud. I don't know if you hear that, but this is what I play when Madden boots itself up. We are kicking off.
Oh, it's pretty loud. It is pretty loud. But luckily I have it turned down. Oh, I can hear it, and it's turned down. So just, it's pretty loud. We lost 4 viewers as soon as you put it on. It's back on again. This is Superbowl. Can't stop what's up, son. You have no idea. Ladies and gentlemen, you want to know. And if you stick around long enough, you will find out. Want to know what we're talking about? Keep watching. Dev Nation Live. That's what we're talking about.
All right, we are good to fucking go here.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show. This is the Devastation Nation Madden online connected franchise league here, and it is our Season 1 Super Bowl here tonight, going down around 8 o'clock, so it's about 50 minutes till game time. You have me, myself, Dr. Ice Punch the Rock, 51384 here in with KG Fan. We're in on the pregame show.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show. To take you into tonight's game, we're going to dissect both teams really quickly, and we're going to give our predictions on who we think is going to come away with the victory tonight. Dev Nation Live Immortality on the line. Lil Trifus is the Seattle Seahawks, and he has a chance to grab his second Super Bowl in Dev Nation, where half and half. And the Pittsburgh Steelers has a chance to. He's back in the big game. He has a chance to once and for all win the Super Bowl. So both guys playing for something. And then tonight, after the Super Bowl, we are giving away 2 NFL Shop jerseys to our September bit leaders and people that sub in the channel. And when that, and any given month on Dev Nation Live, if you cheer over 500 in bits, you can enter yourself in a drawing at the end of the month for a $99 NFL Shop jersey of your choice. We'll do that again after the Super Bowl ends. We'll touch a little bit more on that and some of our giveaways. But to get it going here, I got my Xbox up right now. AJ, I don't know if you can see what I'm working with. It all comes down to this. I don't know if you can select anything from this menu, but can I go to the leagues? What's it look like? I don't know if it gives you a preview or something cool. I don't know what Madden shows us here. God, don't do that. There's the matchup. I'm drinking orange juice and a little champagne for this joyous occasion.
Well, I think one thing we should probably do is do a quick. For the people that don't know, which I can't imagine the 8 people watching don't know, but I don't really give a shit. For the 8 people that don't know, the way we got here, the AFC East sent the Dolphins and the Bills. The AFC West sent the Broncos. I'm sorry. The AFC South sent the Texans, who were a sub 500 team, and the AFC North sent the Steelers and Ravens, Steelers. Of all those teams, ended up being the best team, 12-4, to make it.
Say that again.
I apologize. I'll go through this really quick again. The Steelers ended up having to beat the Miami Dolphins in the AFC Championship game. You know what? I don't know. Where do you want to go with this? I screwed everything up. I'm sorry.
No, we just have to start with probably both teams' playoff runs.
All
and we'll go from there. I'm just hitting up Twitter for 2 seconds, so I'm letting you kind of run the show here.
All right.
And then
if you want to do the playoff runs, I can do that.
I'll pick back up because I'm gonna navigate. You know, what I'm saying, what the hell is what's going down here?
All right, well, here we go. I'm going to start off with the Steelers in the postseason. They did not have to worry about much of anything. They had the divisional playoff game. They were not a wild card team. They ended up playing the Bills. They ended up having a 20-12 win. It was mostly defense. The Bills ended up having we're going to go with what we see on the board. Bills ended up having 2 turnovers, which really ended up being the costly part of the entire game. For the most part, the offense on both sides was atrocious. It was mainly the defense, which I will admit the Steelers are known for. Then they had a defensive struggle up until the last minute of the game against the Miami Dolphins. That is on our YouTube channel, and I believe you can see that here in Twitch.
Is that on our thing?
Shouldn't that be?
It should be.
Let me see. Let me go quick. Hold on. Hit Miami. It's the first one that's available as of right now, ladies and gentlemen. My apologies. The end of that game was just it was just a Madden debacle, and it fits John Madden perfectly. It's hard to explain, but it should not have happened. I believe I walked away for a minute, and I came back, and the score was tied, and I watched the Steelers go down. Or the score wasn't. The score was tied because the Steelers had just given up a long 70-yard bomb with 15 seconds to go in the game.
It was absolutely crazy. I think I have the clip of Shane giving up the touchdown. Do we have the flag? Oh, PI.
Yes, and then that was. I apologize for that. Here it comes. So, of course, you'd think it's game over. Well, the Steelers decide to throw a bomb, and they get a pass interference call at the 30-yard line of the of the Dolphins, and they kick a field goal to win. The Dolphins were absolutely heated. Don't blame them. And that was the AFC Championship game. It was incredible. And then the go ahead.
No, it was totally wild. This is how now I have up our Daddy Leagues website for those of you playing the at-home game. If you're just joining in here, you just type this in to our Discord or Twitch, and you'll get where you can go check out our stats. Here's the power rankings of the league as we finished out the regular season. You have Seattle at the top, 16-0. Miami was 13-3. Tampa Bay 14-2. Again, also down in the NFC, and then coming in on the number 4 spot is the Pittsburgh Steelers, and that right there, the top 4. Is exactly how those are both the NFC and the AFC Championship games. We did have Miami versus Pittsburgh and Tampa Bay versus Seattle, and that's kind of how things ended up going down. Pittsburgh had to play Buffalo in the wild card, and then none of these teams were wild cards. So at Seattle, who did Seattle beat in the NFC?
The Falcons and then the Buccaneers.
They beat the Falcons, okay, and the Falcons
Which was also a good game.
Falcons come in at the number 10 spot there, who just squeaked into the playoffs. So,
yes, but that ended up being a really good game. He gave the Seahawks a major run for their money.
Without a pick six, could have been a different outcome.
Yeah, the Falcons end up having 3 turnovers, and that really pretty much was the game.
Let me get my.
You just had to pick 6 really got them in it because they lost 16-10. They would have won 10-9.
Let me get my fucking cheer on here real quick. See if this is working. See if that comes through on the channel.
They were pretty even. That game was pretty even total. They offensive yards for the Falcons 226, offensive yards for the Seahawks 217. Falcons didn't have any rushing yards. They got most of theirs through the air. So that's pretty much what I would say. The only way you're really going to stop the Seahawks is if you don't get turnovers, and you can stop their run game. Because while Russell Wilson can hurt you, it's the run game of Seattle that I've seen so far that really tears into them.
Oh yeah, Seattle's run game is totally ridiculous. I don't know if we want to let's take predictions a little later. We still have quite some time here, but let's look at Pittsburgh real quick. We'll look at some Pittsburgh stats, and then we'll look at some of the teams they beat on their road to the Super Bowl. And Pittsburgh here, 12-4. They have a good record, and then they are number 10 in points, 6th in yards. They're 11th in passing and 6th in running. Both of these teams run the ball well, and then in defense, they're almost in the top 5 in every category with only 14 points allowed, and then only 235 overall, and then 4th in passing and 6th in rushing. And dude, when somebody stops you from running the ball, it can actually make the game a lot more difficult. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm. I will say this though. I got to throw this out there. Steelers only 7 rushing touchdowns, which is fourth from the bottom in the league. They are only beating the Titans, Lions, and Colts in rushing touchdowns. So
they only score. It's crazy because the points, there's not a lot of points scored in our league here. It's a sim online connected franchise. So again, we have all these rules to play by. But the Steelers here, they even start off with a loss. They lose to the Bucs, so they lose to the Browns, the Bucs. They lose to me, by the way. Welcome to the show. I'm our New Englander sitting on the sidelines here, and they also lost to, who else did they lose to?
They lost to the Ravens. Best defense, total yardage. They did
Baltimore out there. What happened to Baltimore? They could have won a game but missed a field goal versus Miami?
Yes. This actually, the Ravens actually, hold on. Let me go back. I apologize. Some of the games kind of meshed together.
I can go look at the if you go into the schedule there, you can see the whatever. You can see all
Ravens, Dolphins 20-26 was the final score. Bears, Buccaneers 20-21. I believe that was more of the.
Um, what was I gonna say here?
Missed 2. That's why they would have tied it up.
So there's their season, and we can't look at the postseason schedule for them. That's annoying.
I can. For who?
Well, what for? No, for if you just go to like Pittsburgh page, you have to go to like. You have to go to like the postseason and then wild card. So they weren't in the wild card. Divisional round here. We don't even have stats in the divisional round.
Oh no, I do.
You have stats in the divisional round?
Yep.
On Daddy Leagues?
No, I'm in the.
Oh,
console.
you're on Madden.
Yes, I'm actually helping that out. Put it on that side.
I might have to go over there actually.
Oh, sorry. We've got the confirmation from the Ravens. He missed 2 field goals, and then Miami scored a touchdown to win in overtime. And he missed the game winner with no time left.
He could have been playing Shane then again for a third time. Would have been Pittsburgh versus Baltimore. That's totally brutal.
That would have been a really tough game to predict. I can tell you that much. You can't do division games that easy. No matter, even if you're 2-0, it doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, that's just brutal.
Winning 3 is, well, it's hard to do.
So what the so Pittsburgh plays they play Miami. No, Pittsburgh plays Buffalo. So they play both teams out of the AFC to get the Super Bowl. I picked them to beat Buffalo. For the record, I just said that flat out. I was right on that one. I don't know if you had a prediction there, but I was adamant that Buffalo would lose to Pittsburgh. And then
I got almost everybody right except for, I think I had. Who did I have? Oh no, I had the Bears beating the Buccaneers, which could have been.
That was crazy.
That was crazy. Bears screwed that up at the end, if I remember correctly. I can't say Tampa Bay won that one. I think the Bears were up.
Well, Tampa Bay threw like 4 picks and still won that game.
Yeah. And a couple of fumbles.
And they lost fumbles too. You gotta be kidding me.
Oh yeah. No, I think they had like 6. It's only showing 4, but I'm pretty sure like he threw 4 interceptions. I know he had a fumble. But Chicago had his own, and Andy had to pick 6.
Yeah, we have no scores here up in Daddy Leagues. Go figure for this crap. I have no idea why, but
welcome to the show.
We can welcome to the show. I can hop back to Madden now, which is not the worst thing in the world. So Pittsburgh, obviously they're good on kind of both sides of the ball. I mean, statistically speaking. But I mean, in reality, like the Pittsburgh Steelers, they're gonna run. Both teams are pretty similar. They both run the ball well, and they both play defense. I can't find the Steelers because I can't spell. Here's the Xbox, what you're looking at, and then it's gonna give me the postseason look. Can we look at these games here? They beat Buffalo. There it is. 20-12, and then they play Miami. What is this right here? Offensive. I'm pulling up the Buffalo game real quick. Won the turnover over where?
It says 4 right there, but I'm almost positive they had a fumble too, because I'm pretty sure they did.
Win the turnover battle, and that can be pretty big. Yeah, the interceptions can basically kill you. Only 52% there from Allen. That's how you can tell.
If you do not have an inept offense, then the turnovers are going to help you so much. But like for me, the Titans definitely don't.
Look at this game versus Miami here. I have the stats up. Miami has 13 first downs, 295 yards of offense, 68 yards rushing, 227 yards passing. Pittsburgh doesn't have the ball very much, and it's just the one turnover for Miami, and that'll be the difference right there. Third down conversions. The Steelers only have 1 third down conversions versus Miami, and they go on to win this game. Oh my goodness.
It's hard. When you look at the tail of the tape, you do not understand how Miami lost that game.
This game right here is our conference title game from the AFC. Again, this is Devastation Nation, our online connected franchise. We broadcast our games here on Dev Nation Live. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
And we have our Season 1 Super Bowl here in almost 35 minutes. It's going to kick off, and we're just kind of pre-gaming for the show. I have a little champagne and OJ here for those of you who want to join in on the at-home game. Let me see if I can pull up the clip of what happened. This could be a live look into what happened here. This is pretty close here. You can see the score and everything. Yeah, this is the end of... AJ should be able to see it now, ish.
Oh, yeah.
This is the end of the AFC conference title game. Pittsburgh is up by 6 versus Miami. I don't know how, but Miami only has... hey, we have one of our brothers from another league there. What's going on, brother?
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to Dev Nation Live here. We are just pre-gaming for our Super Bowl. Our Season 1 Madden 19 Super Bowl here in about 35 minutes. We're going over some of our... Again, we're going to give some predictions. We got 2 people here. I'm in the booth, and I got another brother of mine, KG Fan3, who's helped me out with a pregame.
Welcome to the show.
This is a look in at the wild end of the AFC Conference title game. Again, check the clock there at the top of your screen. It's the 4th quarter, 32 seconds to go, and this is what happens here. I'm just going to play it for you, and there should be audio. I don't know if there's going to be anything interesting on here, but here's the...
Just about over. Tannehill comes out for one last heat.
It's a little low, but...
Out in what looks like a blitz. Yes,
sometimes you don't even need the audio. It's just
this is just one-on-one coverage here, and Shane...
Oh, man, this is not good. Whoa. This is like... Oh, my God.
Oh,
he just
my...
launches this up, and then look at that.
That just happened.
And with the ill-advised dive right there, too. I mean... In general, like in this game, he might have been able to catch up to him, possibly. I'm not 100% sure, but
I cannot believe that happened. That was just totally insane. Again, so that is Miami versus Pittsburgh there, and now the score is basically what it was. What was it? It ends up being. I can't even stand that play that goes down.
At that point,
that put Max up by 1.
Yep, 20-19.
20-19, he's up, and so there's only a few seconds on the clock, and everyone's just like, "Oh my God, I can't believe that Pittsburgh is going to lose this game." Hey, we got our brothers from MBL Network are following. Guys, welcome to the show. If you've never seen a Dev Nation live broadcast, it's pretty awesome. We'll go into some of our giveaways and bits. Shit like that. We have two follows. So what happens here is, so we're having the Super Bowl at 8, and then at 9 o'clock we're doing a drawing for 2 free NFL Shop jerseys of your choice. Those people who subscribe and cheer over 500 bits in a month are eligible for a drawing at the end of the month. So we're going to be giving away our September jerseys at the end of tonight's broadcast. Again, if you're following or watching, if you sub or you have bits or watch ads, you can chip in. If you give over 500, I'll enter you in for a jersey, and we'll do the jersey or the drawing at the end of the month. So again, subscribe and use your bits to help us out here. Anyway, so now we're at 7:30 here, so we're making good time. So basically 2019, 20-19, and I think this is the clip here, 2019 in Pittsburgh. Yeah, here it is. We'll switch back over to our clip. Again, how the hell did Pittsburgh even get to that point? You know, I mean, it was just like, how could they possibly have lost that game? And Miami throws that huge touchdown pass, and you're just like, oh my God, that's just totally incredible, right?
And you had a lot of people saying he blew it and it's over. Well,
yeah.
Like you just said.
Well, we weren't done yet with the drama. Here we go. This is now 12 seconds ago. After Miami's miraculous touchdown, we get this gem here from Miami.
My God. Now Shane is these 3 wide receivers to the left-hand side. Play action pass, and he launches it. And a flag on the play. Wow. This game has just gotten better.
And just like that, so from going up by 1, all of a sudden now Pittsburgh gets the ball there with, 2 seconds to go, and they line up and kick a field goal and win the game, and now they're in the Super Bowl tonight. So
and
Miami,
I don't think...
Go ahead.
Miami did not have a timeout there either.
Yeah, no, they couldn't ice him or anything like that.
Nope.
So it was just like, I don't know if the Miami owner is online tonight. His brother's in the Super Bowl, so you imagine he would be, but you know he's got to be feeling a little bit sick. We could have had ourselves a brother versus brother Super Bowl, but it just was not to be the case. So
has that ever happened?
A brother versus brother Super Bowl? You'd have to go back. I don't think so. No, that's
Wow.
that would be a first here, and it could happen with the way our Seattle and our Miami owner play. Oh yeah. And Seattle was actually in the Super Bowl a couple years ago in our Madden 18 season 4. So he was in there recently, and he won. So for those of you playing the at-home game. So anyway, that is how Pittsburgh got here now. How Seattle got here just a little bit different. We'll have to click on the... you know what I have to do? Oh shit! We even have hosting. Look at Godzilla there blowing the shit up with fire. So excellent. This is great. Let's get a shout out to those guys at MBL. Thank you for hosting our stream. We'll have to return the favor. Here we go. This is a good moment here for Dev Nation Live. I'm gonna take some of the mimosa here. Oh god, I tell you what, I always tell people this as I'm doing the streams. It's always 1,000 degrees in my fucking booth. It's so hot, and I'm usually sweating by the end of these things, so I need to keep cool and stay hydrated. Seattle is 16-0. They didn't lose a game. They're number 1 in defense for points, not yards. They're top 5 in pass and run. And then they're number 2 in rushing, and they're 29th in passing, 21st in overall, but they're first in points. So how does Seattle do this? I mean, I'll tell you what. I know that Seattle what they basically do is they just generate an enormous amount of interceptions and sacks. Their defense is better than probably anybody else's in the league. Just in terms of numbers, I think I can go to team stats here, see if you guys can read them on the screen. Let me see. I don't think I can. Can you pull up turnovers on the Xbox? Probably can.
Yeah, let me see what I can do here.
Sacks. What are they finishing sacks? Actually, I come in number 7. Seattle's still got 55 sacks. And then here's the real problem, though. What I had 21 picks. Seattle has 35 interceptions, and there are teams with more. Dallas with
the
2.
Seahawks have.
How did Arizona have 48 interceptions?
Takeaways.
What's the plus minus?
They went. Unfortunately, they don't give me a plus minus. 22.
Plus 22. It's still good. So they 55 sacks.
They weren't the best, but they were.
So there's a couple teams up here. Look at Miami, 58 sacks and 43 interceptions. But man,
and the
Seattle
Steelers.
just.
Oh no, sorry, plus 30. I apologize. Let me go back. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Plus 33 for the Seahawks. That's my fault. They only gave away the ball 22 times.
And that's the thing here. This team, I mean, they're going to play field position. They're going to punt. They're going to kick. This team does not shoot themselves in the foot. It's obviously harder to do than it sounds since they didn't lose a game, but you just have to. There's been a bunch of games where they have had it close. But I mean, this team just plays smart football. They really do.
They do. Steelers are middle of the pack in the positives in in the turnover differential. So really, though, it really is the key to the Steelers winning this game. And I know this is sort of cliche, but it's completely and utterly true. The key is no turnovers. There's just, if you have a turnover, unless he's getting the ball turned over an amazing amount of times, you know what I mean? He's not going to win this game.
You're talking about Pittsburgh?
Yes.
So yeah, I mean, I've beaten Jake a couple times, and I've been in the big game. I had to play our Chicago owner. I had to play Trevor, who's had multiple Super Bowls that he has been to, possibly even one. I know he's won at least one. And when I played the game, I didn't turn the ball over. I had 0 turnovers, and I had 1 interception in the goal line. Or a red zone turnover. I snatched the ball from Trevor with a few minutes to go in the fourth quarter. There wasn't a lot of time. There was only about 4 minutes left, and I was down by 4. I drove down the field to score a touchdown. So, mega pressure pack situation. But you cannot turn the ball over versus Seattle. If you do, they're going to run with the ball. They're going to take off, and they literally they prey on people that do play action passing. They really just disrupt passing lanes. They try to send pressure and they cover the flats so people think they can dump it off and they can't. It's kind of you kind of have to be ready to throw. And I don't know people just aren't good at this. And I feel like I'm not bad at it, but so that's why I do okay versus Jake. But you need to be able to throw a mid-range completion that takes about a second and a half. You know, and it has to be a medium range throw versus the blitz. Because if you try to dump off the ball versus this blitz, he's going to make interceptions. That's what people do. They panic and they throw off small dump offs, but the flats are covered, and you get these pick six scenarios. And sorry, he's also got some good user D.
Oh
yeah, well the user D is going to be there. It's going to be covering the flats and be doing his thing. But you need to know where to go with the football, kind of like 10, 15 yards downfield, even 15 yards downfield, because the receivers get downfield pretty quick. And they have to do like kind of a deep comeback, an out, a streak. You got to hit somebody in a streak in the right area. And it's just harder to do than it sounds. And Seattle just basically preys off people. And I don't know if Shane is prepared to, Pittsburgh is prepared to do that tonight. You know, you can dump it off the halfback and hopefully he catches it and do a spin, whatever. But usually that doesn't, it's not sustainable over the long haul. It doesn't get you into the end zone. So, we'll have to see. Again, the Seattle defense is not like anything you'll see from anybody else. And the ball control, the running game, they're second in the league in rushing. They just takes care of the football. He's not going to throw like interceptions. He's not going to make stupid plays, so you're going to have to really play well. And Pittsburgh can play like Seattle. They can kind of match them. They might throw the ball a little bit better than Seattle, but Pittsburgh, they're not wild, but we've seen them be wild before. We've seen them kind of get a little herky-jerky. So the main thing tonight is, can Seattle keep cool on the big stage? They've had a hard time getting here. They've gotten to a few NFC Championships games. Hey, we have a subscriber. Thank you very much. All right.
Well, I can't say if.
Well, hey, let me get this out real quick. For our latest subscriber, if you cheer 500 in bits, we keep track of all the names. You go into a pool and you are entered in for a free NFL jersey of choice. We'll draw it at the end of November. So tonight we're giving away a couple jerseys for our bit leaders in September, seeing it's October, so we've already had the month close out. But if you use $500 or 500 bits, you can use those by watching free ads or spending a couple bucks here, and you just cheer them on the channel and they get logged. Again, there's a little leaderboard that we have. It shows you our top 3 at all times right now, so those are our top 3 leaders for the month. And if you come in first, second, or third in the month, you get a $25, $15, and $10 gift card regardless if you don't win the jersey or not. So if you're in the top 3 every month, you get cool cool giveaways. And anytime you want to know what the giveaways are, you just type giveaways in chat real quick, and you'll get the rundown there. So, and I want to give giveaway a free Xbox One X in December if we keep up the. Oh my God, do we have 28 people in fucking chat right now? Or 28 people viewing, 29. Unbelievable. Welcome to the show, everybody. I didn't know we had this many people watching. Hey, and by the way, if you do cheer, you can see your, you get little subscriber icons. There's a 6-month, 3-month, 1 year, whatever emoji there goes to your candle. It starts with a beer can, goes to 3 bottles, goes to 6 pints, and then finally goes to a huge pint of beer there. So yeah, there's a lot going on here and on the stream, and we have like follower goals and donation goals and shit like that too. But anyway, Pittsburgh, they can't get wild, and we've seen them get a little wild. I don't know if Pittsburgh's gonna be able to keep it under control. The owner is one of the dudes that runs the league. He's an emotional dude. We'll have to see how he holds up under the pressure, not just of the game and tonight, because it's different. Like when you're playing a regular season game in Dev Nation, you know, you play your game, you play Madden, it's fine. But in our online connected franchise here, it's Sim, so you're not allowed to run the same shit. We have rules on some specific things, blah 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 blah. So you got to kind of keep it balanced, and we try to play against Sim football, so it's not just the same shit you see online. You can abuse shit. We don't allow certain formation plays. You have to get 10 runs, 10 passes in, all that good shit. So we'll have to see how. I mean, I know I don't get nervous in a lot of games, but some of the bigger games, you know, your nerves can definitely. The games can go by fast. You can all of a sudden be waiting for a blitz, and you know, you have a game plan, and you just all of a sudden it's the third quarter, and you're like, I don't even know what plays I picked. You know, I don't know if you've ever experienced that, KG fan, but what's up, brother? Another fouler. Oh, excellent. MBL in the building. Hey guys, I'm glad you guys could join. Yes, this is a mimosa. It's not very classy, but that being said, we have
not classy.
No, I'm not. But we have some shit in the house this weekend, so I figured, hey, it's the Super Bowl, right? It's season 1 Super Bowl. I mean, Dev Nation Live is huge here. Our channel, we're really big here, and again, this is the league is big to us. All the people that are in the league. So we put a lot of time into making the channel and running the league. So again, we are waiting for a big game tonight. I'm pretty pumped up. So I'm gonna have to go get some more orange juice and some champagne here, because again, we are about 18 minutes away from kickoff. Again, here's our power rankings: Seattle, Miami, Tampa Bay, Pittsburgh, and again, no shocker that those are the teams that are in our conference title games. And again, Seattle and Pittsburgh getting to the big dance. Bunch of followers here again.
Guys, thank you.
Thank you. My goodness. A lot of Godzilla tonight. This is great. I want to go to the Seattle's page real quick to see their little run through the playoffs. They beat Atlanta there. It's this close game. They have a pick 6 versus Atlanta. Without that, I don't know if they win. And then versus the Bucks here, just a little bit too much Jake. A little bit too much of that Seattle defense here. The turnover battle, again, Seattle is going to really, really... AJ, where can I go to find the turnover margins? Can I look that up on stats?
You go to team stats and our triggered turnovers.
Team stats. And then I'm on offense.
Yeah, right trigger to...
Turnovers, and then differential.
Yep.
Look at this. There's Miami, who end up losing this game in heartbreaking fashion. In the Seattle Seahawks here, 33. Wow, tons of followers coming in.
Yes,
unbelievable.
Welcome to the show, guys. Thank you, guys. Keep watching. Sorry, we have...
It's Godzilla. It is crazy here tonight. There's our giveaways again. Anybody who subs and uses $500 or $500, 500 bits. Sorry, that's $5. You can be entered in a jersey giveaway at the end of the month. We're giving away 2 tonight for the people that cheered a bunch in September. So it's gonna be cool. We're gonna have a drawing. Oh, we got the naked baby in the house. You're taking a bath. My wife will be drawing the names out of the hat. She's here in the background. I'm gonna be crumpling up the papers, and then we got the newborn kid. There's naked Eva. She's going to take a. There we go.
Bath time.
It's bath time. So again, you have till the whole month to get the 500 bits. There's the little bar up at the top there. It's a community giveaway. If we get to 20K as a community, we give the jerseys away. So if everybody chips in, like I say, we all have to kind of chip in there. If everybody chips in like 500 bits, we can make it. It's not a big deal. But again, if you want to get in yourself, you got to get in there with the 500 number, and you'll end up there in the little scroll down for the jersey eligible.
We got a Steelers prediction right now.
A Steelers prediction.
Yep, somebody just called out Steelers.
Okay, mark it up. Mark it down.
MLB Network is going the entire MLB, MBL. I apologize. Network. They're calling for the Steelers.
See, here's the Steelers. They're 28 in the turnovers. They're 20, or they have 28 plus. Oh, the difference is only 4 for Seattle, where the difference. That was Pittsburgh. Seattle's difference is 33, and Pittsburgh's is 4.
Yes, that's why.
And that's really, this is what it comes down to tonight, is turnovers, in my opinion. If Seattle can, if Pittsburgh can keep a clean game, they can stay with Seattle. But if they have a couple turnovers, it could get ugly, because Seattle most likely will not turn the ball over. They're just that careful. They're going to run it, and they're really good at running, and they're going to keep pounding it, and they're not going to throw it. They're going to punt the football. It's very typical for Seattle we have to get 10 passes in, but it's very typical for them not to have thrown the football 10 times till deep in the fourth quarter. They do not take unnecessary risks at all here. I feel like Steelers coming in with the upset. Man, we should. I could throw up a poll, but we have a couple plugins already in the channel. And I've made a few poll creations here for this, but it doesn't usually. No one ever votes on them, so they're all gone. It's gonna be it is gonna be tough, man. I don't, like I say, we have about what, almost, it's 13 minutes till game time. I need to go make myself another mimosa, and then we're gonna come back, and KG Fan and I are gonna make our predictions of the game, and we're gonna see where we stand here, of who's gonna win this thing. I know we have a lot of fans out there who are tossing out their predictions. Again, anybody who's wrong on that, we have people sometimes who bet bits versus each other. 35 people on the broadcast. This is unbelievable. We definitely do have some pretty good showings here, but this is pretty wild.
We'll take it. I'll take it all day long.
Take it all day long. Here's our little homepage on Daddy Leagues. You can comment again. You know what? We can even go look at what Daddy Leagues is going to predict for this score. It's going to predict. The computer is going to give you a 22-17 score, and they're going to give you some of the stats on what they think this is going to come out looking like. I'm going to can read this. Now it sounds like we may have somebody else in chat here.
You already know.
It's Brendo. The booth is full now. We have all three of us. Welcome, Sad Sadler here.
What's up, fellas? What's up?
Nothing. We're just getting ready to make our predictions here, and then we have 10 minutes of game time. I'm getting a mimosa. We have the Daddy Leagues preview up, and we're just kind of poking around here. So you and AJ can bat it around for a minute, and I will be right back.
Does anybody in the chat have anything they want to know? Anything they want to see?
Here's one right here. Who talks more trash between the Hawks and the Steelers? Overall, they're both pretty quiet. The Steelers complain probably the most in the league. Actually,
Steelers definitely complain the most in the league.
they complain the most in real time. You know what? The Seattle is not without complaining either, but they don't really complain too much because they never lose. But when they do lose, no one's happy about it. I will be right back. It's October. Happy Halloween here again. Madden 19 Season 1 Super Bowl here for Dev Nation coming up shortly. Get in on the chat, bitches. Welcome to the show.
Oh, I got somebody yelling in my background.
AJ, have you guys done predictions already?
No, he's gonna. I think he wants to do them as he gets back from his.
I get to work here in about 15 minutes, so hopefully Shane doesn't start up.
We're losing you a little bit, but I know what you said. For those of you who are wondering, he was saying he will try to be out of work in 15 minutes. So when he gets home, he can call the game a little easier. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We got fans here in the radio booth. See him? Did you hear that? He is excited. He's picking the Giants to win this game. That's because he's 4. You leave it alone. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. We are stuck at the screen for you because the booth is currently grabbing something to drink because he's going to have a long day. Is there anything does anybody want to see anything, know anything in the chat? Does anybody want to know any specific stats that have led us to this point? I think Sad's actually backed out. He is supposed to be coming home from work, so maybe he cannot. I think he's out. I guess. How good are those Panthers? Well, let's take a quick look at the Panthers. They are plus 19 in turnover differential, which is good enough to be 7th in the league in differential, which is actually pretty good. They only lost 4 fumbles. They gave up 27 giveaways. They did have 36 interceptions and 11 fumbles recovered. That is a decent amount of stats. Interception-wise, they were 8th. That's right. They were top 10 in giveaways. But let's go to their offensive stats. They are nowhere near the top 10. It's hard to find them in points per game. They are worse than the Titans in points per game. The Panthers only scored 17.2. So there's the Panthers. You got everything you needed right there. They need to score more points.
Okay, I'm actually back right now. And what do we got here? I am stocked up now. I'm ready for the rest of the game. We have the champagne on ice ready to go. We got controllers. We got all sorts of shit here.
We didn't really have anything go down. Nobody really asked anything. We had Ezekiel ask a question about how good the Panthers are going to be. I let him know that they need some offense because they actually had worse points per game than the Tennessee Titans this year.
Oh my god, dude.
And if you lose to anything that the Titans did, you might just want to quit Madden. Just saying.
Just want to quit Madden. Whatchamacallit? What do I have here? Predictions. What do you don't
want
have?
You don't want me to tell everybody what you got.
No, I need your prediction. I need a prediction from KG Fan. He's in here in the booth with me.
That's what
I need it. Yes, I need your prediction right now. We have almost 5 minutes until game time here.
Scheduled game time. I'm going with the Seahawks because I'm looking. I don't think the Steelers are going to generate enough turnovers to offset the turnovers they're going to throw or commit. I should say. I can't say throw. So I'm going to go with I was going to be kind of. I'm going with a 13-6 game.
13-6.
Low scoring.
Can you tweet your prediction so we have it on the screen? Not tweet it, sorry. Put it up on bits. What do we have here?
See if I can. I do have enough.
We got another one here. Steelers 20, Seahawks 17. We have an upset prediction here. There we go. Book it. And then
it's probably going to be like 35-30 by the end of this game. I'm not going to lie.
I'm going to go with a... What do I got here? I'm going to go this is my prediction from the booth, and I'm going to explain why I think this is going to go on here. Let me get Ponatron. If anybody, I don't know who this dude is for real, Mr. Destructive, but we call him Ponatron here in chat. Oh, by the way, if you guys are new to our feed here, you can type in a little with the little dash there. You can type in a whole bunch of commands, and you'll get a little chat there from.
And here's my favorite.
Nightbot. Who James Jones. A lot of predictions coming in. I love it. Listen, let me tell you what's going to go on. Seattle is going to win this game, and they're going to win because some of the things
they want to go 17-0.
Some of the things that Pittsburgh likes to do. They're definitely going to be on like a vengeance streak for not winning the Super Bowl in season 4 or 5. Was it season 6? No, season 6. And
6.
In Madden 18 they lost, and they're back this year. They are gonna, the defense they play takes away some of the things that Pittsburgh likes to do in the passing game, and a mistake from Pittsburgh could lead to devastating consequences. And I think Seattle is going to catch Pittsburgh and some of the things that they like to do on offense, and it's going to come up as maybe a little bit of a surprise. And I don't know if I know Seattle's going to run the ball very well. Pittsburgh also might run the ball well, but it's going to be a moot point. We should have jumped to the MVP there of the league, who was just absolute ridiculous. I don't know if I can check out his player regression, but I think that again Seattle's going to catch Pittsburgh in a couple things tonight, and they're going to win this game. How do I go to stats? Or do I have to go to depth chart roster? Where do I go to look up awards?
Oh, that should be. I think that's
our MVP of the league right here. This dude got about a quadrillion points. A quadrillion. Oh man, I just want to go look up his player card here to show you what he got for this season on Seattle's team. Is just totally wild. He's going to be a big part of the offense tonight.
I would like to say quick shout out to the 38 people on right now. Thank you very much for being here.
Yes, without the fans and the cheering, we're not here today. This stream doesn't happen. Again, it's a lot of hard work by a lot of people. So, where is this dude? Halfback. View player card. Progression. Where can I see ratings? Progression history. Oh my God! Can we see this? These are just upgrades, but offensive player of the year, conference championship. I thought there was more here that we could see. I feel like there should be a lot more. Am I missing stuff? Divisional playoffs. Maybe it's the end of the season. Wild card. These are. Oh, here we go. And then the season Pro Bowl appearance, rushing leader, rookie of the year. Offensive rookie. I mean, look at these stats up, and here comes our game. We're gonna kick over to the channel. The stream is about to move here. Keep going down. Yeah, it's crazy. No, they're gonna bounce me though. Jake is somebody has booted their stream up. Yeah, just winning. He went from like an 80 overall to a 92 in like 1 week because of all the awards. Shane kicking off his stream. Pittsburgh is hosting the game here, so we'll see. So many skill points just blowing up. He's going to be a major problem tonight. Look out. Keep your eye. This is going to be the player to watch all night long. And we will be, again, bumping over here as the stream will auto kind of move itself over to our actual, the person who is streaming, but it kind of pumps back into another feed here. And another hosting. Thank you very much. There we go. A little cheers to that.
Who was that?
I think it's another buddy from our MBL network there.
Nice.
And here comes, and this is it. This is game time here. I am the Rock 51384, the creator of the channel. I'm the New England owner in the league, and I am on the fucking bench here watching the Super Bowl. So, yeah, this is me in the booth. Let me see here. Let me get a little fucking wave. Hard to talk and type at the same time. I do it occasionally. It's not like I don't want to be interactive, but here, I mean, I'm definitely... There I am. I'm in the booth. AJ, I don't know if you want to cheer. He's also in the booth. KG Fan 3 is also in the booth with me. He's patching through some audio.
I'm working on a cheer right this minute, ladies and gentlemen. It's taking me way longer than
Takes me way longer. Yeah, we gotta...
It's
we get a hundo drop. If you get a hundo drop in the jar, it'll clear a lot of the bits in there. We need to get a big one. Okay, and I will be doing the kind of the play-by-play and color, and AJ and Brenda will also be on here for color. I'm going to kind of keep it moving, and we will field anything in chat that comes up, predictions, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to point something out.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it is our extreme privilege to be on hand for the Super Bowl.
And here we go. It is kickoff here at the Super Bowl, and there they go. Seattle getting the ball first, and this is just what they want. They're going to come out of the end zone here and going to be tackled. I love the Super Bowl logos and shit. They're so fucking cool on the on the field there when you get to this big game.
There we go. The game has started, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Welcome to the show.
There's a donation, 108 from KG Fan. Excellent. We're giving away jerseys after the game
Plus
for our
tax,
September
by the way.
bit leaders. Wow, it just the whole jar just exploded. Excellent.
Yes, it works.
It looks like right off the get-go, Seattle or Pittsburgh is
I just got 5% off merch.
changing some audio. Really? Okay, Pittsburgh coming out here, and they look like they're in a base D. Seattle runs, I think, a lot of even the Seattle playbook. And look at this, dude! Oh my goodness, look at this run! And that's what you're gonna have to deal with. How is Pittsburgh not gonna get frustrated there? Because most people would be tackled in the backfield there for a 4-yard loss, and that ends up being a 15-yard gain. And I don't know what this is. Looks like it's a refresh. And we're good.
That's okay, ladies and gentlemen. That happens sometimes.
Okay, and the big run on first down again. Seattle comes out in a lot of these kind of bunch power formations. They're going to do it again. And Penny's going to break even another tackle. He's got 2 rushes for 14 early. Pittsburgh calling a cover 4D there.
And he had a nice play there from his free safety position to hold him to nothing.
And Brandon, remember when the free safety was always back away from the line of scrimmage?
That's changed.
Those of you who are just joining, pretty much the main keys for the Steelers' victory. As of right now, the Seahawks are favored. They are 16-0. They didn't finish the regular season 16-0, and the Steelers, while a very good team, obviously they've made the Super Bowl. They being the underdogs, need to turn the ball over, create turnovers, and then not turn the ball over on the offensive side, because Seattle is amazing at keeping the ball and amazing at taking the ball away. We get a sweep.
The thing is that they're even better at I'm saying that not giving away than almost taking it. They just literally don't turn the ball over. Okay, it is now 3rd and 6 here, 5:41 to go in the first quarter here in the Super Bowl for Madden 19 Devastation Nation. It's, again, our first year here. This is a big down. We have a couple wide receivers set to the left. Seattle making a couple adjustments, and it looks like Pittsburgh is in some flat zones, and it's a big throw over the middle, and I don't know if he held onto the football. He doesn't. It drops. This is a... Ooh, that's a tough toss. Look at the play art. The X under is a classic Trifus play call. So, wow.
There's a little bit of momentum right there. The Pittsburgh starting off pretty good. Wilson definitely had a lot of time. That wasn't a bad pass. I think he should have caught that ball.
He could have. He maybe put a possession, caught the football, and went down a little quicker, but he just couldn't hang on to it there early. So that is a big drop. It would have been a big completion.
And that would have been a deep... He would have been close to midfield, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think he would have been past midfield there. Okay. Seattle punts the football. Couple big runs by the running back. It's nothing what we haven't expected so far. Now we'll see how Pittsburgh does on defense here. Pittsburgh does on offense. Again, if you're a Pittsburgh fan, this is a classic look by Seattle. They're kind of always going to look like that. They're always going to kind of be in like that base shell, which is like a cover 3 type of scenario there.
If you're the coaching staff upstairs,
he's got Ed Dixon as his tight end.
Ed Dixon is the tight end.
And I can only imagine that was him. It was Ed Dixon. He had 427 yards receiving on 29 catches and 5 touchdowns this year.
What do we got here? 2 halfbacks, 4:51 to go, and here comes a quick blitz and a check down. This is just a slants, and we have a streak there. Boy, look at Seattle come in on that user blitz. 3rd and 8 here. This is not bad. 3rd and 8 isn't terrible. No gin and tonic, I know. We're just doing the mimosa spiel for the moment. Cheers, Bugsy.
You never really know what's going to come out next.
Okay, Pittsburgh here coming out. They have a drag and then a... Oh, boy, and there's the rollout. This is where things can get a little dicey. Oh. I'm not going to lie, if you're a Pittsburgh fan, that's a tough play call right there because there's really nobody open. No one's going to get open versus Jake Steve with that play. Don't call that again. The deep post is worthless because he's always going to call cover 3, so don't even bother.
And this isn't good for the Steelers. The Seahawks were a couple yards deeper than the Steelers are, and they don't want to play a short field position game. They're going to get the ball at their own 34-yard line. That's good field position in a game like this.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that.
Welcome to the show, those of you who are just joining us. This is Season 1 of Madden 19 Dev Nation Live. This is the Super Bowl, the big one. We've got a 16-0 Seahawks against a 12-4 Steelers. The Steelers are not favored to win this game.
Hey, we finally get JJ in on chat. I don't know if I've seen him here. Maybe he's in there for a minute. Okay. Seattle going to run the ball again, and I think they do a lot of this option stuff here in the run game, and I've noticed that. I started that myself. When you run the option, even if you never use it, it still seems to kind of throw off the defense, you know? So, okay. 2nd and 11. Good stop by Pittsburgh to start. Again, we are already midway through the 3rd quarter here-ish. It's just been standard scenario here. A bunch of incompletions and some running. And there goes a check down on the flat, and Penny's going to get a few yards there.
Yeah, that looks... I'm going to tell you right now, the checkdowns in this game are going to be key. It's just who's going to call the wrong play at the wrong time. If they're both going to play this conservative, it's going to be who's going to call cover 2 on accident or gamble on the cover 2, and somebody exploits that with a pass.
I'm not going to lie, we have 3rd and 3 here. What are the odds that Seattle passes the ball? Not good. This is probably a run, but Pittsburgh is probably going to play the run, so we'll see what we got.
I'm thinking it's going to be a pass, personally.
He calls pass, and he's wide open, and it's another drop, I think. Oh, this is a total.
And it's a good defensive player right there, ready to get his hands in there. He's got to catch that ball, but man.
That's a huge drop. That's another huge drop we've seen. There's 2 big ones on Verts there. Those are 2 good throws, too. Seattle, again, will they get frustrated with that? Here's a close punt to the end zone, and it goes down at the 5-yard line.
See, this is what I'm saying. Steelers cannot. They got to get some yards on this drive. They can't get 2 yards because if their next punt's going to be at the 50-yard line. And if the Seahawks can get just 1 first down, they have a better chance of getting a field goal.
JJ always coming up with. Okay, let's see what Pittsburgh does here. He's audible to a run, and there in comes. Yo, look at that. Look at Seattle coming in to blow up that run, making you uncomfortable. Like, hey, I can't even run the ball, and that can really mess with you mentally. Boys, you're the Steelers. You're going to have to keep handing it off. You don't want to get into a throwing match unless you really know what you're doing.
Yes.
We'll see. We'll see if Pittsburgh opens up the offense, but I don't think they're going to do that right now. Not in the first quarter, not from the 4-yard line. So watch out for a QB scramble here of some sort, and then also watch out for a turnover because if the quarterback gets hit, you never know.
Yes, especially this deep. And now, like I said, if the Steelers can't get any yardage, I didn't think about this being a field possession game, but it's definitely looking like the possibilities there.
Oh, well, that's what Jake does, though. He plays defense, runs, and plays field possession, so he absolutely plays regular football. So it's, yeah, no, you're not just playing Madden here. You're definitely in there. It's a thinking game. Seattle's definitely they're gonna force you into field possession. We had almost 40 people in on chat. It's unbelievable. Sound alerts.
We had 42 at one point. So I appreciate all the people that are here and stayed.
Okay, classic play call here by Pitt coming up.
This is kind of a do you pass this ball in here? Because I'm not sure that Seattle's going to be blitzing.
Oh my goodness. Not going to lie, this is one of the worst throws you'll see, and this is one of the plays I thought that Seattle would take advantage. Oh my God, listen, that could have been intercepted by the user and the computer, and it goes through every single person there is, and Pittsburgh gets an enormous gift. So far, they are way ahead on the Madden scale here of giveaways because you have 2 big drops, and then that pass, that is unbelievably bad.
Yes. That right there is that's a frustrating play for those Seahawks.
I should have clipped that. Unbelievable. I'm taking another sip here. I have no idea how that went through.
Seahawks players dropping all these balls, and then you get that. It has to be a little frustrating.
And now they're going to make a toss, and it's going to be like a 12-yard gain here. And just like that, Madden can get you, can put you on tilt, see if Pittsburgh can take advantage. Seattle might be a little frustrated here early.
If I were Pittsburgh right now, and obviously I'm not, because I was 6-10 and did not make the playoffs. I would keep mixing it up, and I mean, because even though that pass was kind of
a missed tackle, and then a truck, and then it's another 15-yard gain of some sort. Oh man, Seattle's user comes across the field, and he gets caught up in something and can't make that play. Normally you'll see Jake over there make that no problem, and out of nowhere from the 4-yard line, Pittsburgh is now at the 43 with 29 seconds to go here, and it looks like a few more yards and they might be able to draw the first points of the game.
They are pushing right now. There's a run. This run game is almost. I said switch it up. I'm almost, unless they're going to do some run commit, I'm almost saying go ahead.
Oh man. Oh no. And he just kind of rolls into pressure here and takes himself. This is a bad play.
It's a bad play, but worst play is an interception.
Yeah, no, it'd be worse, but boy, you could have maybe been knocking on field goal range there to get some points versus Seattle. And now you're going to have to work extra hard here. We'll see what happens. 2nd and long. If Seattle gets you in 3rd and long, they might be licking their chops. So we'll see if Pittsburgh can pull something out of the bank here. Looks like they got something on tap in the pre-play art here. This is interesting. I don't know if I've seen this play before. He is going to call it, and it's going to be, okay. You'll see it.
There's a fake draw, and he gets just no blocking. I believe, was he the defensive player of the year right there?
It's a good question. I don't even know. All I know is that Pittsburgh got a couple breaks, and now it's 3rd and 29 from the 38. If I was Seattle, I would probably send the house and try to get a play action sack, maybe a turnover. We'll see.
Oh, that's one of the things that Buffalo did. Sorry. Play action passes on the last plays of their game.
And here comes a huge run and a slide. Okay, he was Defensive Player of the Year. That is confirmed.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, and so Pittsburgh is going to, honestly, only be, if it's 0-0 and you're Pittsburgh and you're punting right now, you actually don't even feel that bad.
We got a committee member telling another committee member, wait, what?
Okay, we have some of the guys in our committee here arguing. I love it. It's perfect.
Well, yeah, we got
these freaking clowns. God only knows.
No one knows, ladies and gentlemen.
No one knows who Defensive Player of the Year was. Actually, somebody can look it up on the Xbox. I'm about to right now.
That's what I'm doing.
You're gonna get to it? All right.
It only shows me Coach of the Year and MVP.
Okay, Seattle again out of this pistol look-ish. 3 wide receivers set to the left. 5:53 to go here in the second quarter.
Then Barcavius Mingo.
Then
Shaquille Griffin.
Man, tough spin move here on a trap.
No wonder
Von Miller, now
so
Von
bad.
Miller's in the mix. It's fucking great.
The Seahawks had 4 linebackers as in the Defensive Player of the Year running.
All right, it's now 1st and 10 here.
And a strong safety.
Everybody up in the box here for Pittsburgh. They have basically 7 guys up, and there's a few back. It looks like cover 4.
It's been announced, but we don't remember these things.
Seattle has kind of a herky-jerky run. It goes for nowhere, as it probably should. It's not the best effort there.
No, that spin was unneeded at the end.
Okay. What do we got here? 302. Okay. Looks like Pittsburgh now being the safety in this play, and they're up in the box and running the passer. And here goes Russell Wilson going to take off, and he's going to slide for about a 6-yard gain. That's a good play. Slot buck to another Trifus famous. If you bite on the tight end there sitting down, he will throw that streak post route all day. And then if you do cover the post, the in comes after that. Again, it's a must know there if you're playing the at-home game.
I think we've got Sadler's.
Sadler popping in.
Yeah, I am good. I'm good to go, fellas.
Okay, Sadler now up in the booth. Here is our classic bench look from Seattle. I might be a few seconds ahead of you guys, so I will be doing a little bit more of a play-by-plays. There's nobody really open. He's going to chuck it deep here, and this is going to be potentially intercepted, but it was kind of a... He tries to throw this out to the right, and the safety's there. It's just kind of an incompletion there. It wouldn't have been a bad pick anyways. It was kind of a punt.
That should have been interception, is what that should have been.
It wouldn't have been that probably big of a play.
Hey, my stream's not up yet. What's the score? What's the score?
It is 0-0 with 4:28 to go in the second quarter. The Seattle Seahawks are about to punt.
Is this the third punt from Seattle? Uh-oh, and this is going to be inbounds. So now Pittsburgh's going to be able to return this, and they're going to make a little bit of it, get up to about the 20-yard line.
That helps a little bit, definitely. It's better than pinning him at the 8. It's better than pinning him inside the 5 like they did last time.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, we're gonna have to refill the champagne here. Getting a little
You already
stale.
down on those mimosas, huh?
Yeah, you know what? It's a small glass. Big bottle. Okay, Pittsburgh are out of the bench look, and they're going to double drag it up, and Jake has all this covered in a nice little in route. And there's a fumble here, heads up, and there's going to be the first turnover of the game on a completion, and oh
now that
boy.
right there, I'm going to say the fumbles in this game are a lot different. Unless you're going crazy with your sticks, the fumbles in this game are a little more, definitely more random than the interceptions. The interceptions are usually on the player themselves, and again, unless you're going crazy trying to juke over and over.
Oh, well.
So the fumbles are heartbreaking.
That is a big turnover right there, man. That could be crucial.
And it's inside the 30. They're in field goal range, if I'm not mistaken. I think they've got
Oh,
Houch.
that's definitely field goal range right now, yeah.
Pittsburgh
Good stuff by Pitt right there.
Pittsburgh's just got to hold strong here, kind of pushing back a little bit to make the field goal a little bit harder to hit.
Yeah, they got to definitely keep it together here. My OJ is flowing. Okay. 2nd and 13 after a bad run, so good stop there by Pitt. Oh, boy.
Seattle's definitely pushing for some points here. That was big for the teams. Were playing field position game right there.
Boy,
And
a couple good. Look at this. Now Penny has 7 rushes for 11 yards so far.
nice, nice user D.
Pittsburgh.
Shane's looking very, very impressive this game so far that I've seen. I mean, his user skills are way up from last year, that's for sure.
Shane's had a couple. He's had a couple breaks. I mean, that turnover now kind of resets it. But he's had a couple breaks here. He's had a couple breaks here versus Jake early.
Shane, of all people, can turn around from that. I mean, he's the most balanced player in the league. He's top 5 in both offense and defense this season.
3rd and 14. If you're Seattle, I don't know if he's going to force one here, but we'll see. He's got a man in motion to the right, and it's going to be a kind of and he's going to get to the outside, and he's going to go down to 5, and he's down to the 1-yard line. It's not a touchdown, but it's a huge stretch play, and Shane can't get over there. Uh-oh, and now Seattle could be knocking at the door here. Heads up.
That was one hell of a run there by Jake, man. His run game has been there all year. Penny's been a solid rock.
Yes, he was the MVP of the league, if I remember correctly.
Seattle in the goal line set offense, and they are going to run a toss at the outside, and it's wide open, and it's a touchdown here in Super Bowl. God, I don't even know what the real Super Bowl is. 45 somewhere. Seattle chucks it into the end zone on the toss. After the touchdown, it is now 7-0. Penny with his first TD of the game. Our league MVP. And there you have it.
See the turnovers. Now, and I'm very serious when I say this, if the Steelers don't create one, they have such an enormous amount of fun.
Now you have to see there, Jake, though, again, that's what keeps Jake winning all these games. It's 3rd and 14, and he runs a stretch play and not only gets the first down, but runs it down into the goal line and gets a fucking touchdown. Oh, that can be back-breaking.
Yeah, that stretch play is one hell of a play call on a 3rd and long. I mean, there's only about 10% of people in the league that would have even made that call in that situation.
See, the thing is, though, if I'm playing Jake right now, though, I'm playing for that. I'm playing for a run like that, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
You know, I mean, we know he's not going to do something stupid, and here's a little check down. That's about what Shane likes to do there with the double drag, and again, I don't think that's going to work tonight versus Trifus. You're going to need kind of maybe to hit that post out there on the mesh play, but you can't throw it when it's covered, so 7-0 here. It's not terrible.
Claiming that he was settling for a field goal and just happened to make it there.
Of course, it's no more saying that. You know, I mean, I don't know. Jake has been doing that all season. I mean, he's always went to the run on a 3rd and long situation.
This is a toss into some traffic here, and is a big hit. and a drop.
Definitely one of the reasons why he doesn't have many interceptions too.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah. Welcome to the show, Dev Nation
I
Live
think
here.
Shane's trying to force it a little bit too much here too, man. I think there's a lot of time left in his game. Shane just needs to be patient, play his game. I mean, he terrible luck so far with the strip fumble, but he just needs to stay with his game plan here.
Yeah, he's had a couple of good runs, so I mean, his offense is moving.
Oh, here's a sack. Here's a huge mangle sack. Oh, and Rudolph is down. He's been down a few times this season, and he's played okay with his backup QBs. We'll see, that actually might even help him. Who knows? Got a guy with some wheels there.
Didn't have any time right there.
What I don't like about Pittsburgh right now is they really aren't running any flood concepts versus cover 3 and versus cover 3. Yeah, Rudolph is hurt. Versus the cover 3, if you flood the sideline, you have options. But this running this stuff over the middle is, too much. You can't run flat routes to opposite sides of the field. Oh, and Seattle almost gets in there for a punt block.
Miami is in here, and they are brutally cheering on the Seahawks.
Max goes, get fucked. He's fucking shot. Take a lap, Max. He puts in the sack. Oh. Max is wound up. Oh, boy. Okay. It's 2 minutes to go here. If you're Seattle, I don't know if Seattle's going to do anything with this football here. But they're probably happy to run the clock out. We'll see what they do.
They would probably be happy to run the clock out, yes.
They still have 3 timeouts. I don't know. He might get a little bit aggressive here, too. His defense has been lights out all night. I don't know why he wouldn't. I mean, I would not just go into the locker room right now with 2 minutes and 3 timeouts to go.
Just picking on Max there for 2 seconds. He's rooting hard here for the bro. It's not. He's been worse. I just like I love the. I gotta rearrange my pillow here, maybe. What do I got? It's not even as good. Okay, 7-0. 2 minutes to go. It's still.
That's what I'm saying too, Bugsy. I completely agree. Shane does get the ball at half. If I'm Jake here, I'm trying to drive down the field.
Mm-hmm.
Shane is in a little hybrid D here. He's got some man and zone in. This is a user pick. This is right to the Pittsburgh user, and he might make something of this. Oh man, this is just
big time play by Shane. Big time play.
Big time pick. Definitely a good way to play the passing lanes. I'm surprised at the mistake. Look out! I mean, that is what he needs.
Mm-hmm.
He's already in field goal range. This could be a very, very big influential part of the game to end the half on a high note. I just hope Shane doesn't get overly aggressive here, be comfortable with that 3. He's lucky to even have the opportunity to take it 3.
Oh my goodness,
Exactly.
I can't believe that Jake throws that football. I mean, Shane is literally right there, and this is a big run up the middle down to the 14-yard line.
In Jake's defense, that linebacker was up about 6 yards from the receiver. That was like some 2014 Madden type graphics right there.
Now, this is excellent for the Steelers. They need to keep that ball, get some points.
Oh my goodness, maybe under the big lights here, Jake gets a little nervous. I don't know what type of throw that was.
Yeah, James, I think he's running with Geno right now. Geno Smith is now starting, I'm pretty sure.
One day, Shane, spin was so overpowered, you might as well use it every single play.
And that's a blow up in the backfield right there.
When Omar's telling you how to run, you know you basically hit rock bottom. Maybe one of the worst user runners in the league. Okay, Omar, terrible. And there's a spin just on demand, just as called 59 seconds ago. Pittsburgh looking to get on the board here.
Yeah, it's
I'll
almost
tell you
like
what right now.
settling for a field goal right now, too.
I'll see. I'll tell you what right now. I might even try a little screen pass. Not a halfback, not a halfback screen, not a running back screen, but a wide receiver screen. See if you can make a little play here. Shano gonna go a little play action, and then he's gonna look into the end. Shane loves his high point passes. This is a pass for a dude literally 28 yards downfield, and he throws it from like the 13-yard line. I don't know what the hell that's about. So he can take the field goal and be happy with it, but that is an offense. That is a whack offensive play call. And you guys haven't seen it.
So that doesn't help, but
No, that is a deep post. He's on the 13-yard line here. Damn, that was open. Omar. Yeah, nobody covers the goal post.
So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime. Something to build on, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise
Okay,
the
but Pittsburgh does score.
That's good. Got points, and now, as you said, they've got something to build on.
oh, you need to
Jake still has a lot of time. I mean, do you go into the half here and you just keep it, or do you try to be aggressive and, get that 3 right back, get that 7-point lead?
It sort of depends. If you have 51 seconds left, and then if you don't get any yardage, he's got
You have
3
2 timeouts, too,
Yeah, I know. If you don't get any yardage, though, he's still got 3 timeouts. He could get another field goal on a couple of plays, because a punt will give him decent field position. But I still think you go for it. I still think you try to get some points.
Right
Even
now,
Shane, if Shane comes up with a big-time play right here, he has 3 timeouts to make some noise, too. So this could be very interesting.
I think he calls a timeout. You call a timeout, Pittsburgh.
Looks
And they're
like
not. I think they're both content right now to leave it to the halftime. Look at that.
no one's calling the timeout right now. They're gonna let this go. And they come out 5 wide. Watch for Penny on the flat immediately. Flatter streak on him right out the gate here. I don't know if Shane knows this, but he's going to be on this. There's nowhere to go with the football, and the quarterback is going to get. He's going to get DP'd. They're going to both hump him. One from the front, one from the back. Cover your eyes, kids. Nobody can watch. Holy shit, that's ugly.
You're supposed to learn that in school, ladies and gentlemen. That's not supposed to be taught on the football field.
That was like watching the Discovery Channel. Goddamn, you don't want to see that.
No.
3rd and 12 here, and they're going to come out in 5 wide again. I can't believe Seattle is not going to run the ball 3 straight times here and try to make something happen. And they are going to pass the ball probably again. I don't know what we're seeing here.
I don't understand why Pittsburgh decided to call the timeout then. They wasted 20
seconds.
Guy's
wide open on it. He's wide open here, and he's going to go up the field. And he's going to get out of bounds too.
Why would Shane call that timeout there? I'm very, very confused. Just gave Jake a fucking opportunity. That just makes 0 fucking sense to me right there.
Without calling, if he had called the timeout before, where he had like 40 seconds
he wasted 25 seconds on the play clock before he called that timeout.
And then he gave Seattle. I mean, I guess you don't think maybe you're going to get this many yards, but now Seattle has a decent amount of time to try to get in a field goal range. They've got 2 timeouts. They didn't have to waste one there. I agree with you.
1st and 10 from the 39. Seattle with 2 timeouts. Pittsburgh with 2 timeouts. 7-3 here in the Super Bowl. What Super Bowl is this coming up?
51.
Wilson's going to go down. On man coverage. Yikes. You know what? If Jake just can lob a football there, a user lob, and the dude's wide open. User lob, the dude's wide open there.
Just going to go for I think he's going to probably end up going for a pass play just to get his 10 passes in, because I think you're right. I don't know if he's got enough passes.
Dude, don't worry about that after the Super Bowl. He's trying to win this.
Won't be good if you can't play your first 4 games because you're suspended due to PEDs.
And the quarterback here going to get sacked again. Nowhere to go with the football. Wow.
They go into the half 7-3 with Jake up.
Yep, he was trying to scramble right there.
I tell you what, it looks like also that Jake isn't even, he's not even checking the line.
Did somebody just call a timeout?
Yeah, somebody did. Seattle. 3rd and 19 now. He's probably just going to run it so he doesn't have to punt the ball. All right, try to make a play that goes for 3 seconds, and it's going to go for 3 seconds, and we're going to halftime. Super Bowl halftime.
He didn't have to call the timeout. You think he was just trying to see if he got lucky on a run there?
Oh yeah, this is Super Bowl what, 53? Is that is L 50?
I think it's.
Yes, this is Super Bowl 53 for those of you playing the at-home game here. Dev Nation Live, welcome to the show. We are in here with our Pittsburgh and Seattle owner in the league. I'm not playing, I'm just announcing in the booth. We broadcast all our games here on Dev Nation Live, the big ones anyway, right here from this channel.
Welcome to the
Okay,
show, ladies and gentlemen.
total yards is 77 to 78 yards for the game. Wow. Okay, Shane out of the bunch set. A lot of different plays out of this formation, and I do like this. If you can make the right read, and Shane's going to motion, and this is going to be weird. We'll see what goes on. He's going to check the drag, and then he's going to check some pins, and he's going to run and throw the ball out of bounds. Heads up. Rudolph, 4 for 7, who's back in the game, by the way. Went out with an injury earlier.
Way to get it away, though. He needed that. As of right now, my prediction for the score of 13-6 is really has a decent chance of coming to fruition.
Mine was 2017? 2017
Yeah,
for me.
Yeah, 2017. We had a 21-17. Somebody threw out a 31-30. That's getting
I was going to say 21-17 myself. I was going to say 21-17, Jake, before I got cut off.
Yeah, that's not a bad. That's a decent. Because I don't think they're going to score too many touchdowns, and I definitely see the possibility of a pick six or a garbage time touchdown.
We have Pittsburgh not really being able to run the ball, and they haven't been able to pass it too well either. So they've been kind of really stale on offense. Let's see if they can kind of maybe make a play here on 3rd and 13. He's got a streak going, so he might take a shot there. Watch out. And he's going to dump it off to a flat and make a spin move here, and it's going to come up short, though, I think. That's about one of the only ways you can get offense here is to get a flat and spin move. I mean, at least that's what most people think. There are openings, though. Pittsburgh going to punt it. I don't know how many punts this is, but
That definitely would have been nice for them to get that first down right there.
They got to do something to get the ball moving here. I mean, like you said, Marty, I mean, they're just completely stale. He's got to do something to spice it up, maybe get into the playbook a little bit deeper. I mean, he has to do something different than he normally would do. Jake got his number right now.
Right now, Jake's... I mean, I knew Jake's defense was going to be a good matchup versus Shane's stock offense, but that's why I picked Jake. I didn't, that's all I really got on my pick. Seattle here just going to probably try to pound the ball and get a couple first downs, a couple broken tackles here. And if they can kind of move the football and take some time off the clock, that'll be a successful drive for them, even without points probably. That being said, you're not comfortable until you're up about 17 in this game. They're only up by 4.
And even then, you never really know.
Okay, again, trips left here. A lot of the pistol look. Saw some of this in Madden 18. A lot of inside zone. The inside zone doesn't always work. And Shane sliding his line like crazy to the left. And this could make it difficult to defend some of the passing plays out of this set. And there goes the level sail. And he's got the underneath route. And he's going to throw the double underneath route and go up and get a first down here. This is a pretty good read by Jake because he wants to go to his halfback, wants to go to the middle, and then he goes, this is his 3rd read there, and he does it all in a couple of seconds. That's probably one of the better passes of the game. Again, it's the 3rd read there. If you're going 3rd read or 3rd option out of any play, you're doing a little bit better than most of us in Madden. Here comes a run, and it's a huge hole, and it's a spin, and thank goodness. The Steelers stop Penny as he's now up to 14 rushes for 59 yards.
That was a huge hole.
Keep the pedal to the ground here and stay on the ground. I would just shove it right down Shane's throat the rest of the game.
Yep, I would too. Anybody who's out there and watching him, we have 40 viewers. Get out your drinks, have a beer, a glass of wine, whatever you're doing. I'm having a couple mimosas. It's fucking the Super Bowl 53 Dev Nation here in our first season. We play 6 a year. This is some fucking great shit. Get your shit out. Let's go, baby. There we go. Toast it up. Let me know what you're drinking out there. I need to hear it. I know there's 40 people out there. I know not everyone's drinking grape juice. Welcome to the fucking show.
Welcome to the fucking show.
Welcome to the show.
All right. 2nd and 4 here for Seattle. Moving the ball pretty decent. A lot of cover 3 from Pittsburgh. And
this motherfucker said Pacifico.
I love that.
I love
how we've
Pacifico.
turned. Good user by Shane. I love the MF, which translates on our streams to motherfucker in case you're blacked out at home and you have no idea what you're doing.
So nothing there, but maybe out on the blocking.
Oh, boy. Ice cold. Here, let me just pop the top.
That was all the defense. They made it happen.
The Seahawks on third down.
Now, did you make those mimosas yourself, or were those store-bought mimosas?
No, I'm pouring the OJ and the champagne myself here. Here we go, 3rd and 4. And it looks like Shane might need a mimosa to calm down a little. And this is he's gonna pass it here, and there's nowhere he should run it. He's gonna run it, he's gonna get it, and it's a first. Oh, it's a tackle, but it's a kind of a
play. What a play!
wow. Wilson there, getting it done.
I don't know how he got that slide off.
3rd and short, 3rd and long, 3rd and manageable. How about 3rd and medium? Because that's what this one was. The defense looked like they had him hemmed in, but he gets away, evades the rush, and picks up just
Okay,
enough
it's a huge first down because it's almost
Real
field goal
quick,
time
is
for
anybody
Seattle.
watching Monday Night Football right now?
Hell fucking no. How could you watch Monday Night Football when Dev Nation Live is on in the Super Bowl, dude?
Welcome
Get out
to
your
the show.
iPad and put that shit on the side.
Who cares about real football?
Hold on a
Listen,
second.
man, you got money on the line.
It's gonna be around. It's gonna be a little. Yeah, be around there.
First down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
And now the Seahawks are really, really pushing. They did this one time when they scored their touchdown. That was on a turnover, but they were able to push.
Look at with Toma on there. JT Snow goes, "The Saints are my team, and I'm watching even this game more closely." Yo, you gotta love it, dude. What's
Welcome to
better
the
than
show.
fucking Dev Nation Live? Okay, 2nd and 7 here. More cover 3, flat from Pitt. Not like they don't know that in Seattle. And it's going to be a hand up the middle, and he actually had a lot more room there. He gets tackled, though. He's down to the 30, wants to be 3rd and 2, a huge 3rd down. What do you got, guys?
I got Jake picking this up. I mean, he's having one hell of a drive right now. He's marching down. He's being smart. He's making a good decision. He's reading the hole. I think he picks it up here.
Taking time off the clock, that helps too.
I mean,
Here we go.
Jake's in one hell of a position. I mean, he could easily take 3 here and go up a full, touchdown. He's comfortable.
Shane got a lot of guys in the line of scrimmage, and it's going to be an outside toss, and he's actually, I think, going to stop. It's going to be about 4th and inches, I think. 4th and 1. It looked like he had a
Jake
first.
go balls deep and go for this, man. I mean, it's the fucking Super Bowl. Bite down and go.
Does he
I
go
definitely
for
agree,
this?
though, that was not a first down.
He's not going to go for it. They are going to
Honestly,
kick the
point.
field goal, and look out.
Points are at a premium.
And this is... It's good.
That turnover for Shane's coming in and crucial right now to him. It's the only 7 points in the game giving up on a turnover.
And I think Shane was only able to score 3 points out of his, so...
Oh, okay. So now Seattle up 7, and this is where you start to feel the pressure because Pitt has managed 3 points. The only reason why I got that 3 is from is their own user pick, but the only reason why they were in the position to even get some points is because they got some plays on defense. On offense right now, Pittsburgh is going to have to figure something out, and I don't know if streaks is the way to do it, but we'll see.
When in doubt, go verticals.
Not gonna lie, I've been saying this all week, but if you want to attack Jake's D, a lot of it with the flat D is you got to throw verts, and this is a big bomb down. Oh man, and I think this is actually broken up. Just a ton of people, and we have Lacey cheering in a whole bunch of fucking bits. Welcome to the show. That was a lot of traffic. If you're going to run, I don't think we've seen Shane run verts yet, but it's a great play call versus this D because with the flat routes, one of those streaking receivers will be open. It works versus Max. It works versus Jake, and I don't know why he doesn't run the 5 wide with the deeper post tight end, and you just kind of slant inside receiver. And one of those guys is going to be open. He's going to make a choice. Shane is yet to call that play, and this could have been a user pick. Instead, it's a nice little pickup there. Jake is a little slow on the controller, and it leaves up a 3rd and 3. Pittsburgh here would love to get a 3rd down. Guys, for using your bits, if you get over 500 for the month in October, we'll give away a jersey in November. We're giving away 2 after the game for our September leaders. So stay tuned after the game if you are one of those individuals. Okay.
Have we gotten any subs?
Subs. We're up to, I don't know if this number is right on my math, but it says 46. Shane's going to finally throw a streak on, what is it, the 4 wide? He finally throws a streak, and he's going to drop the football. Finally balls out, and he has the wide open dude, and he gets a drop. That kind of stinks. It's kind of that hurts a little bit. But again, maybe, just maybe, he can take advantage of that and know that works going into the 4th quarter, and Seattle can't field this punt. This goes off his head. Luckily, this isn't a fucking fumble.
What a lucky motherfucking play that was. Madden almost Maddenized him.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 15.
Shane's got to come out here with a big-ass turnover, man. I mean, there's not that much time left. You got to be aggressive, bring some zone blitzes, Jake. Got to shut down this run.
And having a stop inside his own 20-yard line for the deep right now.
That's a hell of a play on 1st down by Shane right there. I mean, he needed that. It was crucial. He's just got to get ahead of Jake. He's got to put Jake in some 3rd and long situations, but really, I mean, he cannot stay in zone. Anytime Shane has dropped all zone, Jake is eating him up.
His man has been working very well.
To throw is Wilson. Looking to throw on 2nd down.
Dropping back pass here. He takes off with a scramble. The run's still there. Good safe slide. Where did Marty go?
I believe Marty accidentally muted himself.
I am muted, my bad. How long have I been muted for? I hope it's not too long. What the hell?
Not too long.
Oh, good.
Like 10, 15 seconds at most, which is not enough time. We want you to be muted more, but...
Laps for me here. 3rd and 4. And Seattle's gonna... Oh, boy, there's people open the pass rush, and this is a lob, and it's a dot down the sideline. Look at this fucking throw.
What a fucking pass.
Oh,
what
my goodness. Wow. I'm not going to lie. He has guys open on both sides of the field there against the cover, too. And the blitz kind of throws him off, so he misses the people open to the right.
That was some real-life Russell Wilson shit there, man. I mean, he was stuck in the pocket. He got out of the pocket. He broke out, had a lot of time, a lot of patience, kept his eyes downfield, made one hell of a fucking completion.
Wow, that is a fucking incredible throw. And the only reason why you know that he meant to do it because he lobbed it. There's no way he would have done that otherwise.
And a big, could have been a really big run. Now Pittsburgh's reeling a little bit.
There's definitely sweat bullets coming down Shane's forehead right now. I mean, he's got to be getting nervous.
What is this? Max goes vintage Russell Wilson. Get the fuck out of here. That's trash.
Vintage, and he's only been in the league for like 2 years, 3, 4 years, or whatever.
Okay, you guys are both fucking high. If you didn't watch the year that the Seattle Seahawks went to the Super Bowl, Russell did that shit every week. So fuck you, Max. Secondly, 2 or 3 years in the league. Are you fucking kidding me? Are we watching the same fucking NFL?
I forgot how many years.
He's been in the league for like 10 years.
Yeah, you guys are fucking killing me, man. He won a Super Bowl his 2nd fucking year in the league.
He never threw the ball like that.
Fucking
hey, we got a fouler. There we go. Let's go.
I like Russell Wilson. I'm just joking.
And this is 1st and 10 from the 44. The MVP of the league gets the rock. He's got 22 rushes for 84 yards and a touchdown. Anytime you even run the ball 20 times.
He's been in there for 6 years.
Whatever. Dude, if you run the ball 20 times in Dev Nation Live, it means you're having success. You're doing okay. So the fact that he is actually running the ball, even if it's not for a ton of yards, he's not over 100 yet, but a couple, maybe a bigger run he could get out there. Clock is ticking away. 2nd and 8. Pittsburgh has mustered up.
Shane's still settling for this fucking zone. I don't really like this 4-3 he's going through.
Okay, he doesn't. Brendo does not like the 4-3. I don't know what. Jake's got to bring up a three retards.
Not longer than 6 years. I know it's not long.
Oh God. 2nd and 8. Wilson back to throw. He's gonna take a sack here. What in the fuck are you doing? That is a huge play for Pittsburgh.
Oh, that's a fucking game changer, man. Jake should have stayed on the ground. I don't know what he was thinking there. He should have just kept feeding the monster.
He got in there kind of quickly, but
wow, still though, you gotta
that nickel like I fucking told him he should have done a long time ago.
Oh my goodness, so
You got a fucking 4-3 against 3 wide receiver spreads, like you're gonna get eaten alive.
3rd and 16. Here we go. I don't know why they don't run the ball. He's gonna try to throw
This is Jake's situation, man. This is Jake's situation. This is where he's.
Oh, he's got a guy wide open. He's wide open for the first down. No problem. No problem on the pickup. This is just a slant.
Sweat 3rd and long situations, and you know what's crazy is Shane actually brought the fucking pressure there. Actually ran man. He's been very successful on man all game. So it was a good defensive play call. He just those crossing routes killed him.
Oh man, and those are the type of some of these plays I'm talking about. These are kind of the plays to run versus Jake, and he's using that against people. It's just unbelievable.
Shane has to hold him to 3 here. He has no chance to win this game. I'm just going to be the first one.
Oh, he cuts to the outside, and he's going to do a little juke, and 2 guys going to carry him down. He's going to get about, looks like 8 yards.
Yeah. 8 yard, yeah.
And it's 2nd and 2.
Okay, the clock ticking down. 4:14 to go here in the Super Bowl, Super Bowl 53. Dev Nation Live. It's our first season here in Madden 19, and we are just getting down to the wire. The Seattle Seahawks are undefeated this season. They have not lost a game. They are the number 1 team, number 1 seed versus Pittsburgh, who is trying to stay alive here. There's been 2 turnovers, 1 fumble, 1 pick, and it's the 2nd and 2. Shane loading the box up. He's getting aggressive here.
Hey,
4-3.
real quick, this jersey giveaway. Are you able to give away any jersey, any number?
Yeah, listen, if you win the drawing, you tell me what jersey you want, who you want, what number you want. I mean, I'm saying whatever you want to do.
What if I want to put Big Dick on the back? Number 1.
If it doesn't cost more than $99, yeah, I'll put Big Dick number 1 all over for you, or you can just send me the difference.
We'll draw it on there for you.
We'll draw. Yeah, I'll mail it.
Number 1, I want the number 1 to be a penis, and then I want Big Dick on the back.
That might be extra charge for the customization. 3rd and 2 here, one of the biggest play of the Super Bowl. Seattle trying to extend the drive, and they're going to throw it, actually, and he's got a guy maybe wide open, maybe not. He's going to actually take a sack. Oh, man. I'm not going to lie, level sail, and I think he had 2 guys wide open over the middle there. And
he was definitely route watching. He was watching 1 route. I don't know which route it was, but he was definitely he was button watching there.
That guy, Tuitt, has 4.5 sacks with 4 tackles.
I mean, both ends are wide open there. Both ends, they're just chilling. And I mean, I guess he goes up. Oh, he goes up 10 with that. I don't know.
13-3. My prediction's getting closer and closer to the truth.
Too risky of a call, I guess.
He's not going to go for 6 here, man. He's got to score a touchdown. If he takes 3 here, this game is over.
No, he can. He can go for 3 if he decides to go for the onside kick. That's where he has to pick.
I'm not gonna lie. I think the best chance.
I agree with you. You go for the touchdown first and try to get the field goal later.
Man. If you don't get a touchdown here, I am sorry. This game is over. Jake's defense is just lights out all game. If you don't fucking score here, it is over.
Pittsburgh's probably best chance to score was on the kickoff return. We'll see what he does here. Watch out for the X receiver over there. He might try to make a deep comeback throw here. And he can't do it now, not versus that. Okay, not with the safety coming over. That's a good read. He was looking over there to the left. He's going to huddle it up here. 2:37 to go on the clock. Timeouts. All that very important at this point.
And he has not done shit all game.
No, the defense has been stifled.
Oh, here comes the rollout versus the contained D most likely, and
Man or two missed, but that window closed quickly. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football.
and they're calling for an interception on this drive. It's 3rd and 10. If you are Pittsburgh, if you're going to give it back, you might as well, leave the pocket, man. You cannot leave the pocket versus this team, and we've seen a bunch of that. You just can't do it. You can actually get huge gains versus D. Oh, this is cover 4. Now you're gonna take a check down here, and there's no one open at this point. He's gonna go deep, and it's batted down. Great user D. Might as well take a shot, I guess. Omar just, oh boy, are they going for this here?
You gotta
go for this.
Yeah. If people are claiming that you have to have a touchdown on this drive, you gotta go for it.
I don't know. I mean, I guess Seattle's going to call a timeout. That could be big.
I have a phone call to take.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. It's only 2 minutes to go in the Super Bowl and take the phone call, Sads. Laugh for Sadler. What the fuck? Get the hell out of the booth. Okay.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
Everyone stay on for the off-season of the Panthers.
Now this is a classic. This is a classic dot play right here. This might be a completion, and we know exactly where Pitt is going with the football here. This might be good. It's kind of always open, and it's a great read on an in route. Oh boy, that's a good toss. And I didn't think that's where he was going to go.
I thought he dropped that for a split second there, I have to admit.
And he's going to call the same play, and it's batted down. Ooh, looked open for a minute.
Ooh, that was a good play.
It was close.
All right, now here, now that we're under 2 minutes.
Hit here, dropping back, second down, and they're going to hit a drag. They're not past the 50 yet. Still, they're going to huddle it back up. It's 3rd and 4, Dave.
That wastes a lot of time.
Yep, 3rd and 4 on my screen. We're going to see the slants play again, and it's going to be a fumble, but no, Seattle's not going to fucking pick it up. And they're going to get it back.
No way. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, man, it's 4th and 13. I can't watch.
Clock is running. You have to save your timeouts for the possibility of scoring, but I don't see this as happening. This is...
Oh, my God, we have 50 people in the fucking chat here.
Welcome
4th and 13, and it's going to be a fucking sack. Unbelievable. Oh, my God, it's a 4-man rush. He runs in by the running back who doesn't do anything. And there's Griffin again, who's, the defensive player of the year, and there's just...
No, he's not the defensive player of the year. He's close. He just whipped around everybody. And
he only has one hand.
Him.
And he just... Oh, my... There's the fucking blitz there. And you just got to know that you got to keep fucking the eye open for that. Damn it. Wow.
It's not looking good for the Seahawks. Or the Steelers.
And if you're Seattle, I would imagine you're running it a few times in a row here on conservative carry and just gonna fucking...
Oh, yeah, you're not throwing this ball.
Yeah, there's just no way. And there's a minute to go. Pittsburgh going to take a timeout. I wonder what the stats are here. Seattle doesn't quite have 200. However, I don't know Pittsburgh has much offense at all.
I'd actually like, I'll be honest, I'd like
really
to see
held
if he
in check
actually
here.
threw the ball more than 10 times.
That's a good question. He may have not have thrown the ball 10 times in this game, so he might have to throw the football.
No, if you're here, you don't throw the football. You just, you take the penalty.
I mean, the rules are you got to get 10 passes in, so...
Well, you take the penalty next season. Winning the Super Bowl gives you glory and in the lore of the.
He's gonna have to throw it, and the guy's wide open there on the flats, and Penny is gonna spin off, and Russell Wilson. That is his 10th pass of the game on the dot, and there you have it.
So that's exactly why he did it.
There it is, right on the dot. We said that might happen. We said it might go down to the end of the night, and he might, like I say, only have 9 throws right to about now, and here you go. Imagine if Pittsburgh didn't give the ball. Well, they have to give the ball back eventually. I need 2 scores, but holy fucking shit. And I mean, I guess for shits and giggles, we got to watch for the fumble. But 30 rushes to 10 passes, and the Pittsburgh Steelers have been pretty much unable to neutralize this offense all night long. They've kind of moved it. I mean, we've seen
Seattle's
some punts, but
like the Air Force.
Oh my God! And he's going to throw a high point pass to the end zone to a guy who was wide open, and he's going to drop it once again. Oh, he's wide open here.
Oh my goodness! He tried to put the dagger in. It wasn't even a dagger. That was a sword he tried to shove in the back of the Steelers.
Damn.
That was nice.
I can't believe he just doesn't throw a fucking laser or, like, you know, to the left there. I don't know why. I think he high pointed that, and then for no reason.
I would have ran the ball.
And he had no worry of fucking turning it over. He just didn't even give a shit.
No.
Wow.
So Pittsburgh needs a. He needs to pull a max. Then he needs to pull an onside kick. Then he needs to pull another max. It's basically what boils down to.
I think if you're Pittsburgh, you have to choose how you want to go out here. Are you going to go out turning the ball over? Or are you, I mean, because
don't get a sack.
He might turn the ball over here. He might end up probably rolling out to the right or something.
You don't take a sack on this, though.
Undefeated season for Seattle. Yes, that is true. We've mentioned that a few times at broadcast that they are going to be 16-0, and they're going to take a sack just like. Damn.
And a sack. Just taking that's what really. This game was more about the stifling defense, and
it's really just about the fact that the play style that the Pittsburgh does run, their passing attack is nothing for what Seattle is going to do to you. They're going to take away those drags, and it's just you got to know.
They throw an interception?
No.
And he had another sack.
Back-to-back sacks. And we're going to see Seattle get better next season. Everybody's going to step their game up. Pittsburgh now on 3rd and 20. I think they're going to run the ball if they even call a play.
I think he's just letting this go. Maybe just give
and
himself.
And there's a fucking huge drop. The bit jar explodes. A hundo from Bugs. And there you have it. Super Bowl champs here. 2nd time in a few seasons here.
Welcome to the show. Seattle 17-0. I wouldn't say that easy. He had one game where he won by 1, and that's about it.
I mean, what do you? 16-3 was the score there.
Yep. My prediction of 13-6 was very close.
GG!
There it is.
Super Bowl champs, baby!
Who is this? Is this the man himself? Is this Jake?
There's a party going on in Miami.
There's a party in Miami, dude.
His name is John C.
Welcome to the show. I'm going to sign off the radio part for now. I will be watching the drawing.
Unbelievable.
Calling the game booth.
You gotta give a shout out to Pittsburgh, though, who had a great season. They got to the Super Bowl. Just a little bit too much Seattle here in the big dance. And there you have it. I think we may have lost everybody in the booth. I might be by myself. That's okay. I can handle this. We can look at any stats here. Shane's on the mic. Or Shane's on the box here. I got off the mic. KG's off the mic. Shano, I think, is done. We're going to have to switch over to my Xbox or something here so I can look at maybe the stats. Hold up. Give me 2 seconds here. And we can just bounce this over to my Xbox. There you go. I got to bump my controller and see what we can do. I hear some things on the audio. Again, it could just be me here in the booth. I'll go over to the Super Bowl score. And, oh, do we have this? I don't even know if the stats, are they up already in Madden? We'll find out. I'm sweating here. I'm dying. Yeah, 16-3. This is the game. Here's the box score. I'm going to do our jersey giveaway in a couple seconds here. I'm just going to run down the stats here. Offensive yards gained. The Pittsburgh Steelers are unable to crack the 100 mark in a game. Unbelievable. 197 for Seattle as they double them up. Boston's rushing yard 120-59. Then offensive passing yards, only 36 yards there. First downs 5-10. Punt returns, no one cares. Total yards gained. 1 turnover apiece. The 1 pick by Seattle, and Seattle throws the pick. Steelers lose a fumble. Third down conversions. Only 1 third down conversion. And the Steelers only had 1 third down conversion in the AFC title game as well. Can I look at the player stats here? Rudolph, 66%, but he takes a bunch of sacks 7 fucking times. I had this happen to me the first time I played Jake. Or maybe it was the second time I played Jake because I beat him the first time. But, yeah, if you're not ready to get that ball out of your hands in a couple seconds, and again, you have to know that the flat route, the drags, all that stuff like that, the table route ain't open because he's covering the flats. You got to get the ball 15 yards downfield on a few different types of throws, flood routes, deep kind of outposts, deep comebacks, all that type of shit to take the Trifles out of their cover 3. But Shane had no answer for that all night. And then rushing here, Shane did a good job actually of controlling him, but the 25 for 92 is still, again, that can really hurt. 4 yards of carry, the 1 TD, and then the Steelers unable to run the ball. Rudolph there with the 1 big carry, from Darkwa. But again, Pittsburgh ran the ball well all season and just couldn't do much here. Could not do much. Again, that blitz from the Steelers, we said it. They blitz you. They make you throw the ball uncomfortably. You can't get these checkdowns. And again, most people are just unprepared for it. And again, you saw it again tonight. The 5-man blitz out of cover 3 and cover 2. Even man from Seattle is just too much for Pittsburgh to handle. And like I say, yeah, he gets the 10 in. He throws 11 passes. The 1 huge dot there we all saw was a wild throw, just unbelievable. Other than that, the passing game was pretty lackluster. A lot of drops, a lot of big drops by the big players out there. Okay, well, we're sitting here going over these stats. Kind of wish I had somebody else in the booth with me, but I had to give away 2 jerseys here tonight. So what I'm going to do is, yeah, you only had 9 until the last little drive. I need to fill out a couple cards here for whatchamacallit, who is eligible for this jersey giveaway. And I'm going to do that here right now. And if you're watching, again, there's a whole bunch of people who are eligible. I'm going to write these down, show them up to the screen. I'll bring the wife in and she can draw these things out of a fucking hat. So again, we're going to do this twice. I'm going to rip these in half here. We're going to go real fancy so we can see it. Okay, number 1, we have Max is eligible for the drawing. Right. We got Max there. Can we read this? There's Max's card. Okay. Actually, I need to go get a fucking hat for this shit. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm back here. So here's Max. We got his name. There's the whatever. Here's the hat. Max is into the hat. All right. Mal, I think I need your help here. So we got one full with Max. Okay, number 2, we got Al is also eligible for the drawing. Got Big Al. There he is on the card. We focus there. Boom. He's in. Listen. Can we see this? We got. Here's Max. Here goes Al. All right, they're in the thing. I need my wife to make this legit, so I'm bringing in the wife here to keep this legit. Bringing in the wife. Hold up. It doesn't look like you're gonna be able. Can you put her down or no? I need you for like 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
If
Okay.
it, still got the hat here. We still just got what I got Max and Al, right, in the hat. Seems like I'm gonna be in another pair of hands. I can't write left-handed. I guess I can hold it with my left here. There's the hat. Next up is Jake is eligible for the jersey. I can't even write on this paper. Oh yeah, this is just a disaster. Can barely even spell Jake there. He is. Okay. And now we got the Jake, whatever. Here's the Jake paper, right? You can read it. Got it pretty good. The 2 papers are already in the hat. We haven't seen the hats move. And into the hat it goes. Baby on the floor. She won't go down. Yeah, she will be upset though. Number 4 is Bugs. We have Bugs on here. I can't write with one hand because he's. Okay, Bugs is number 4. He's up in there. Got the name, Bugs. There he goes into the fucking hat. Boom. Here. You gotta hold this hat up.
Okay.
Don't move it though. Don't take it off screen. Just gotta hold it. All right. Hold. She's got the hat up. All right, and now I got number 5 is Billy. Hey, here's Billy up. We got Billy. He's in there. Okay, Billy. Into the hat goes Billy. Al's already in there. Yep. We already got Al in. Sads going in hot. All right, there's Sads. And then we have AJ's in, even though AJ is donated for a jersey tonight, so he might actually get his cash back. I'm not sure what that's about. Crumple this bitch up. Boom, he goes in. There we go. And then we also have Rev is also in the drawing. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Rev is up there. There we go. Big Rev. Boom, into the hat. The wife's thirsty, so am I. There we go. And then we have, who's next? We just had Rev. Shane. I'm going to keep this down a little. You're good. That looks fine. Shane is in here. Hopefully Shane gets one. I feel bad for him. There we go. Shane O. In and boom. And then we have Fritos also available. Fritos good to go. AJ's crumpled up, ready to go. Yes, you are a potential winner and also giving away one of these. So, and then we have Sean is our last. Sean is the last guy available. There we go. Boom. So, with that, if I'm missing anybody else, Tommy tried to get himself in. The last spot said that he was had 500 bits. Wasn't on my records or log. He's never used a bit the entire month. What a scumbag trying to take away from the people who have helped his stream out. So that's some serious bullshit. Okay, we're ready to just basically shake the hat up. Yep. I don't know if do you want to sit down and draw it out of the hat? You can do the drawing and hold it up.
All right. Am I sitting down?
Yeah, you want to sit down? You want to put on the headset here and announce? You can read it out.
One person, right?
You can draw one first.
Hey, hold this. I don't want to drop it or.
All right, here. Hold the hat.
People butt hurt.
The people butt hurt.
Okay. Oh! It's a little loud. Yeah. Okay. So. Just like this?
Yep. Rummage it in there and then.
Wait a second.
You got it. Crumple it up. Here, I'll hold the hat for you.
Okay. Okay, right?
Because you're going to have to open it up and show the screen. Just show the screen first and then announce it.
Okay.
Okay, free jersey, $99, NFL shop. 2.
Red.
Hold it up there.
I am.
All right. There we go. Rev is getting a jersey. There you go.
Whoop, whoop.
Free jersey to the Rev. Toss it. No, toss it out. Then it's gone.
Free jersey to the Rev. Woo!
Okay.
Now what?
Number 2. And it's going to Bugs.
Bugs, what's up? Woo!
There it is. Okay, sending those away. Boom, you got, nope, you're done.
Oh.
That's it. It's over. Okay. You're done.
Congratulations. You won.
Congrats. Woo! You won.
You're tickled.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal. You get nothing.
Oh, who's
you
got
lose. Good day, sir.
Hey. Team Trifus Day winning, so there we go. So we got Rev. You let me know what jersey you want. I'll mail it to you, whatever. Okay, you're going to get sent to you, NFL shop, up to $99. And same thing for Bugs. You let me know, and you will get your fucking jersey in the mail. You can enter by subscribing to the channel, and if we reach a community giveaway of 20K in bits and you cheer 500, your name is entered into a drawing, and you can win a free jersey at the end of every month. We gave away 2 this month, and we're going to probably give away 2 next month as well. So, again, Rev getting himself in on the action. Same thing with Bugs. Again, if you cheer with your bits, you'll come up on this bit leaderboard, and you'll show up in the jersey eligible. So right now for the month, we have 2 people eligible so far who have made it past the 500. Anybody who gets up to there we go. Anybody who gets past 500 gets entered in there to the giveaway. So pretty easy. We had like 11 guys make it in last month, and we're hoping to have more people this month so we can give away more fucking shit. What do we got here? Okay, I'm just decompressing for 2 seconds. I got paper everywhere. We've had the pregame. We had the Super Bowl. I'm sweating. Hot as hell. Oh my goodness. Heads up. Okay, again, if you cheer 500 in bits, you'll get your name in that scroll wheel for the end of the month. And that's what you got to do to get in on the fucking giveaways. Again, we're giving the jerseys away last month. I don't know what that is. We got to do with a Gorilla Gumbo. It's got a fucking hot dog emoji. I love that shit. Beautiful. Well, we got a bunch of dudes who are, I guess, what are we, over the Super Bowl already? Congratulations to Seattle. Jake, undefeated season and taking it down. And then also Shane to get into the Super Bowl. It's a hard feat. Tough loss. You're going to have to ready up not only for the AFC next year, but again, maybe another matchup with Jake. Who is going to beat this dude? Okay, I'll tell you what. I traded away a quadrillion dudes. Bugs there getting in on the giveaways. I traded in a bazillion dudes this year because of aggression. Got a lot of crap for it. Don't really care. Trying to keep the team young. And I don't know even where you see upgrade players. I don't even know where you see regression. Where does it even show up? My team. Player regression. God, I'm afraid to look. Oof. Oh, this bum. Gronkowski. Marcus Cannon there. He goes down a whole bunch. Look at that dude. See. Chung goes down. 13 total attribute points. I mean, people are like, "Oh, Madden 18 is different. Oh, old guys are great to have." Get that shit out of my fucking face. I'm glad I try to keep the team young, and I'm not gonna be feeling too bad for a couple of seasons here. So do not give a shit. Do not care. Again, gotta fucking get some draft picks. Gotta keep your dudes young. We don't feel too bad over here in New England with some of the stuff I'm hearing online early. Whew. Okay. All right, guys. Listen, it's been a fucking hell of a broadcast again. Bugs and Rev. I'll hit you guys up. Is the throw cut number? I don't know, man. Anybody after age 28, they seem to fucking be bad, and I don't know what the hell it is. Well, I mean, we'll all get a little more updates, but man, I don't want to deal with old people. I just don't want to do it, at least not this early in the franchise. So I'm glad to fucking get rid of these bums. I mean, and Bugs is now also up in the list there. Absolutely wonderful. Again, thank you everybody for joining the broadcast. I'm going to shut this motherfucker down, and we are going to go on to fucking the credits here. We are totally done on Dev Nation Live tonight. Join our Discord if you want to follow the league kind of all day long. This is where you fucking follow along. That's pretty fucking good shit. So we're signing off here. Again, we have 2 jerseys that got given away tonight. One to Bugs, one to Rev. And then big Super Bowl tonight. Seattle takes down season 1 undefeated. Unstoppable. So at the pregame before this, it's October. Halloween is approaching, motherfuckers. Season 2 will start up in a little bit here for us. We will have the draft, another big showing on Dev Nation Live. You should join in. We kind of sit around all night long and look at all the fucking players. We call it roster baiting, drafter baiting, whatever you want to call it. It's a good fucking time. Thank you, Al. Thank you, Team Trifus. Thank you, everybody. Thank you to the MLB guys, MBL, excuse me, hitting us up on Twitter and joining the broadcast. They are hosting our stream, so we got a whole bunch of viewers. Again, big shout out to those guys. Can't thank them enough. I'll have to tweet, follow their Twitch stream. Check their shit out. But yeah, we'll have to do some cross marketing for sure. Trying to again bump this as much as we can. Anybody, like I say, spread the word here, Dev Nation Live. We're fucking trying to get it as big as possible. And again, we want to make this the best league on the planet, which it pretty much already is. Okay, motherfuckers, we are gonna sign off. We are gonna be totally done with this shit, and you know how it goes when we sign off. Welcome to the show, bitch. We are all fucking done on I Punch Ice, dude.
Bye.